Today I'm playing Woolley Park's Par 3 course. This course has a few holes that you can make into par 4s, which I've done, making the total par for the 9 holes 30. I wasn't really sure what to expect in the way of a score given my handicap, so I thought I would just play the course through, see how I got on, and then go from there, just given that I've never played a par 30 before, and also I'd expect this course to be a little easier than the normal 18-hole courses that I play. So the first hole is a par 4, 261 yards, and I hit driver here just a little bit short of the green. You'll notice throughout this video that the wind is pretty bad on the day that I played, so I've tried to reduce the wind noise as much as possible. The second shot here is just a 56-degree wedge chip onto the green. And these are some of the fastest greens that I've ever played. I've heard very good things about Woolley Park, so I'll be looking forward to playing the proper 18 at some point soon. But they keep this par 3 in as good a condition as they do the main course, and you can really tell. So these greens are a good challenge today, and you can see here it takes me 3 putts to get this down for bogey. The second hole is a short par 3, 114 yards. I've hit 9-9 here, just going straight for the pin, and this looked really good from the tee box. You can see I'm happy with that one. So it's not too far past. First genuine birdie putt of the day. And again, you can see these greens, they move really quickly, the ball just doesn't seem to stop on them. But managed to save the par. The third hole is another par 4, bit of a dogleg right, and again I'm hitting driver. With wind behind me, the ball really flies, going about 250-260 yards towards the green, and I just missed the green on the left hand side, giving me a tricky chip shot up, and you can see I just blade this completely across the other side of the green. This is where the wind starts to play havoc with my camera, doing its best to ruin this shot. You can see I just chipped that on the green. Tricky first putt here, and again, these fast greens, I'm really struggling to get the weight on the putts right. With another 3 putt, leaving me with a double bogey. Hole 4 then, another short par 3, 115 yards, and again I'm hitting 9-iron. What I didn't allow for was the pin being on the front of the green, so I've hit this right to the back of the green and have a very long putt for a birdie here. Slight downhill on the green as well, which basically scared me, and I left this one a long way short. And again, you can see I barely touched this, and this ball just never stops moving. So yeah, another 3 putt for a bogey. The wind's starting to get pretty bad now, 150 yards on this par 3 hole 5. I've hit 6-iron just because I'm hitting into wind. I don't catch this one particularly well, and it ends up finishing just short of the green. Chip on, and if you just watch how much this ball moves once it's landed, finding these really tricky to chip onto. Putt for par. Starting to get a feel for these greens now. And drop that one for bogey. Hole 6 is where the wind really started to toy with me.
Hole 6, 265, par 4. Smashing driver.
As you can see. Reset up the camera, and here I'm just hitting driver on this par 4, 265 yards, downhill with the wind behind me. And this one goes really well before the wind again tries to destroy my setup. But as I'm walking down to the green, I wasn't sure how well this one had gone. but given that I was 265 yards away and hit driver, I was very, very happy to see that one on the green. Eagle putt then. And that's a man that's disappointed. Never had an eagle before, ever, so that would have been nice, even given that it's on a short par 4, but happy to settle for birdie. Hole 7, another short par 3, 121 yards. I hit 9-iron here, and again hit the green. This one's not far at all. Really happy with that tee shot. So another look at birdie. You can hear the wind's really starting to pick up now. And again, it's moving the camera to the right, so I managed to pop this in the hole just before going out of shot for a par. Hole 8, 147 par 3. A little bit downhill, but the wind's left to right, and you can see, even though I've thinned this shot, the wind takes it a long way to the right, and I actually end up on the very far right hand side of the green, giving me a massive putt towards the pin with a big ridge that I have to put down. And unfortunately I just don't judge this very well. It just catches the ridge here, you can see, and starts rolling down towards the centre of the green. So just not enough pace on that putt really. So still a long way from the pin. And I knew as soon as I hit this one I'd hit it too hard, going miles past the pin. So after what was a pretty decent first 7 holes, I've managed to 4-putt here after hitting the green in one for a double bogey. Hole 9 then is a 160 yard par 3. Again, this faces the same way as the last hole, so the wind is left to right. But I judged this one really well. I was really happy with this one, but it was just short. Simple chip over this little hazard, which goes pretty well. Putt for par then to finish. Not a bad effort. And tap that one in for a bogey to finish. 7 over through 9 holes. So I was going to film the full 18. Basically I was going to go around this course twice, but I gave up given that the wind was completely ruining everything that I was trying to do. So I finished up with a score of 37 around the 9 holes. Had a good few looks at birdie, which I was happy with, and no real crazy disasters, just a couple of double bogeys on a couple of holes, which given how bad the wind was, I really wasn't too upset with. And even though I gave up filming, I did go around the 9 holes again and shot a score of 36, so fairly consistent. And again, no disaster holes really, with just one birdie on the 7th. So that gives me a total score of 73, which I think is a good benchmark for next time I come back and play this course. I'll be looking to break 70. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.